Hello, my name is Rune Fardal, and I'd like you to talk about two concepts, high self-esteem and narcissistic grandiosity. Don't confuse these two. Don't confuse high self-esteem with narcissistic grandiosity. High self-esteem is believing in your actual capabilities. Narcissistic grandiosity is believing in the fantasy of capabilities. People with high self-esteem is not the same as narcissists with a grandiose sense of superiority. The first one is well-functioning, the latter is a disorder. High self-esteem is related more strongly to a normative, positive sense of self and phenomena crucial to individuals' well-being. For example, higher level of optimism and satisfaction with life, absence of depression and lack of shame. Here, self-esteem is based on actual mastery. Narcissistic grandiosity, on the other hand, is related to a non-normative sense of superiority. For example, competitiveness, overestimating one's attractiveness, shame, depression, worthlessness, low levels of humiliation, and hostility. Grandiosity is based on imagination of mastery. Net troll is a typical example. They are often sadistic stalkers living in the light of other people's mastery by manipulating conflict so they get attention. Envy is a key word. They can't endure to see people with high self-esteem. This envy leads to a need of making the other people as miserable as themselves. The more miserable they think they can make other people, the better they feel about themselves. That is sadism. It's actually projection of their own miserable lives. It makes them feel better than others, thereby grandiose. Their miserable lives are easy to expose. If you criticize them, like they do with you, they explode in anger and humiliation. At the same time, they have no empathy for hurting others. It looks as if they feel entitled to defame others. And this entitlement is a part of the grandiosity we see in them. People with high self-esteem don't need to make other people miserable. They don't have this narcissistic vulnerability of unfulfilled needs. They don't need projection like the narcissist. They don't have these narcissistic wounds. Sometimes normal people answer back, but compared to narcissistic stalkers who sit 24/7 in their sadistic behavior, they don't even come close to the narcissistic stalker's disordered behavior. The intensity reveals the narcissist. They don't have the normal's self-control of emotions and frustration tolerance. Well, I hope that gave you some information on the difference of people with high self-esteem and grandiose narcissists.